Welcome to this channel, traders. Remember last year 2023 I had two strategies which I used to make quite a lot of money in the forex market, and I'm explaining those strategies. I started with the RSI strategy last week or early this week. So today I'm going to remind you about the parabolic strategy, which is the other one that I used to make quite a lot of money. So if you like this video, just watch till the end. You are definitely going to learn a lot. Okay, so I'm going to just open the parabolic strategy. The parabolic indicator. These are just the basic settings or the default settings. Okay, so you are going to learn as I explain. Another thing that I usually add is the sessions indicator. You can use any indicator that will show you the sessions of the market. The blue one is the London, which I like to trade. I like to trade the London and the New York sessions, and then I rest. Another thing, I hope I'm not leaving anything out, I trade on the smaller time frames, 5 minutes, 15-minute time frame. Those are my best time frames for this strategy. Now, before I continue into how to trade it, FX View partners around Dubai, you are kindly invited to join the IFX Expo, which will be held in Dubai. I hope you got the emails, but even if you didn't get the email, you can just go there, booth number 40, and meet up with the FX View team. This is a broker that I usually recommend with low spreads. It's multi-regulated, quite an award-winning broker. Let me show you the deposit and withdrawal methods. These include the TRC20 network if you want to deposit using USDT. Okay, so just use the links in the video description, and I will give you, or I will add you in a group where I am very much soon going to share my strategies for this year. Very incredible strategies. I use them to make a lot of profit. So I will find time and share those strategies in a private group. They are not going to be on YouTube like these ones that I used last year. So let's just proceed with the strategy, traders. Let me start on this London session. What you do with the parabolic, you focus on where the dotted line starts from. Okay, see, there was that dotted line. It started there and then went downwards. You also had that dotted line which started there and then went there. Okay, if you can take a very close look, the last dotted line before the London session starts here. Okay, right where the arrow is pointing. Let me remove these arrows. I'm going to take it slowly so that you understand. So right where the arrow is pointing, there is a dotted line that starts there and then moves to the right. So what you do is you mark like that. Okay, and then you wait. Right on the London session, you wait. If price closes above that key level right there, you take a buy. And then once you have taken the buy trade, you hold. Okay, you hold. So right here you could be holding. See that you then had this parabolic, this dotted line which started down there. So right now what you do is you mark like that. You are holding your buy trade until price closes below this key level. But guess what? The parabolic then gave you a new dotted line, which is this one, and it starts right there. So instead of the one that was at the bottom, you are now looking at this dotted line. If price will close below this one, you take a sell trade. but then for now you are still holding a buy trade. That's how you flow with your trades in all the currency pairs. Let me just continue a little bit. So right here you could now be looking at this one, okay, but then the parabolic then gave you that new dotted line, okay. You are still looking at this one, and now you are looking at that one. Price closed above that one, so you could still be holding your buy trade, okay, until you hit your TP, because you are supposed to target a 1 to 2, okay. You are supposed to target something like a 1 to 1.5 or 1 to 2. Let's say you jump into the market and price is somewhere right here, okay. Let's say you came late into the London session. What you focus on are the previous parabolic or the previous dotted lines. So right here you have that one which started there, okay. So let's mark it like that. You had that parabolic, and you also had this one, okay. So you are looking at these ones and waiting that if price will close above this, you buy. If it will close below this, you sell, okay. So right here price kept on moving until you had, you see that small dotted line, okay. So now you are no longer looking at this one, but you are now looking at that smaller one like that, okay. And let me remove this. Another thing, okay, or maybe before price gave you that dotted line, see that now you had that new dotted line, price closed below, so you take your sell trade there, around there you take your sell trade, and now you are looking at this dotted line. You are looking at this dotted line, and then you are holding your sell trade. Price gave you this new dotted line and that other dotted line. You are now looking at that one. If price closes above that, you take a buy, but as long as it keeps on closing below these ones, you hold your sell trade. So right here you could be holding your sell trade, okay. Price gave you this dotted line, and then it gave you this one. You are still holding your sell trade, and then it gave you that one, and then see that smaller one there, okay. Price then gave you that one, and then started making attempts of closing above. So maybe you could have taken a buy trade there when price closed above that parabolic, and then on the lower side you could be looking at that parabolic, that if price closes below it, you sell, but until then you are holding your buy trade. So that is how you flow with this strategy. What you do is you go through all these currency pairs one by one. You open your chart, okay. After opening your chart, remember, for me, I usually start on the London session. So on this particular day, this was today, when the London session opened, you would focus on this parabolic. This one right here appeared late, so you could be looking at that one, okay. So you highlight it like that. If price closes below it, you sell. If it closes above that one, you buy, okay. So you would have entered a buy trade somewhere there, and then as price was moving upwards, it then gave you that parabolic. Okay, it then gave you that parabolic. So now you look at this one, and as price was moving up, it gave you another one, which was that one. It didn't close below it, and then it gave you that one. Okay, it gave you that one. Okay, so for this one, it did close below it, but it was not respected because of the news. So always be careful of the news. Right now the news are over or is over. If you take a very close look, notice that there is a dotted line that starts there. Okay, you have this long one that ends here, and then you have another one there. So what you would have done is highlight that one, and then you would have entered your sell trade somewhere there, and you would be holding your profit. The strategy is as easy as that. Or I can say, watch this video again and again, and I believe you can still make a lot of money with this strategy, especially if you will not have the chance to get the new strategies that I use. But if you can, just open your trading account on FXView using the link in the video description, fund the account, and then I'm going to add you in a certain group. I'm still going to go through my WhatsApp and look for all those who have already funded, and then I'm going to share the link so that they can have access to the strategy. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you the best for your trading.